What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be starting a new journey, checking out a different side of World War II, and start up the HBO miniseries, The Pacific. After just finishing up Band of Brothers, which was an amazing show, I had to dive right into this one because if it's half as good as Band of Brothers, then gonna be in for a treat. Now, I am definitely interested in seeing the other side of the war. We've had movies throughout the years that have tackled this aspect of it, and hopefully the show does it justice. Hacksaw Ridge was amazing, even though they couldn't even tell his full true story because of how unbelievable it was. We had the Pearl Harbor movie, which was meh, but you got the gist of things. Midway, while not the greatest, it still had some cool scenes and gave you some good info. And then outside of those, I've seen, bits and pieces throughout the years, checking out videos on YouTube, and it's a very interesting topic and an unfortunate topic at the same time, but still, it's history and we should know these things. And I'm hoping that I learned some new stuff out of this one. So we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out episode 1 of The Pacific. So yeah, I know I've mentioned it before, but I didn't have HBO growing up, but lately I've been checking out a lot of stuff on HBO, and yeah, they've put out some really good stuff. One mini series I wish I could have checked out with you guys was Chernobyl. That was phenomenal. Pretty cool intro. Some good artwork. Oh, Tom Hanks was a part of this as well. And Steven Spielberg. Alright, so already December 41. Is this pre or post Pearl Harbor?
Bob Leckie. I'm your neighbor from across the
I know
street.
who you are, Bob.
Maybe I'll write you. I miss anything? This movie hasn't started yet.
Hey! Oh, we're sending the Punisher over to Japan?
Carry on.
Already some notable faces.
December 7th was quite a day.
Okay, so we're post Pearl Harbor.
Here is what the Japs are not expecting. The United States Marine Corps.
Hell yeah.
Marines will do battle with the Japs on tiny specks of turf that we have never heard of, ready to sail across God's vast ocean, where we will meet our enemy and kill them all.
Damn. Hell of a Christmas speech.
This is JP and Manny. Hey, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? JP Morgan, Manny Rodriguez, welcome to our home.
Wait a sec, JP Morgan? Like Chase?
And come home to us.
Yeah, branch or something stuck under the wheel is pulling to one side.
Oh, I thought I might fight by day and write by night, Dad.
Man, say goodbye to your son. Don't worry about the car.
That's it, Dad. I gotta go.
Goodbye, son.
Eugene, I'm sorry.
Can't pass the physical. He'll find a way around it. Military wasn't as strict back then. They used everyone they could, and people found a way to cheat. My grandfather, he was colorblind like me, and he was able to fool the test and, yeah, make it into the Navy. I even heard of a story. I think the kid was 14 when he enlisted. He got like a fake ID, and he was over in Japan somewhere, only at 16 years old.
When do you leave?
I'm on the 6 a.m. train to Atlanta.
Is that the guy in Boardwalk Empire? He looks familiar.
Guadalcanal.
Yeah, well, whatever. Well, you guys are lucky I'm here.
Is that the dude from Eurotrip? Young William Stryker.
Right here, up the ladder. Top got it right now. Wrap it up now.
They'll go round-eyed when the first American plane lands on their airfield.
Damn.
We'll get him, Navy.
At least this isn't like a D-Day beach landing.
Hey. Now what do?
The Islanders use a machete or a rock?
Intelligence has it the Japs moved back into the jungle. Clean the sand out of your weapons. We move in 3 minutes.
Crappy thing about missions like this, they had time to fortify, plant traps, where none of these men have ever seen this place.
Gibson, you okay?
Just waiting for the bullets to start flying. Oh, damn.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, Japan did some pretty messed up stuff throughout this war. They had one island where they would, keep POWs and cannibalize them. Someone gets spooked. That friendly fire? Went to take a piss or something?
I went to take a piss. Somebody opened up.
Oh. He's a medic too.
Guess we took the airfield. Well, let's go home.
LP's at 300 yards.
Oh, and that dude is Wesley from from Daredevil.
That's Admiral Turner blowing the whole Jap fleet to the bottom of the channel.
And don't get too happy. There's a chance it's a U.S. ship.
Turner took everyone left and headed for open sea. Handle our asswipe.
Let's dig in, Marines.
Stay low, stay low. We're just trying to spot our positions. Hold your fire. Jesus Christ. There are thousands of them.
Good.
The name Alligator Creek reminded me of a story I heard where we needed to take an island because I believe it was an airstrip that was crucial, and we pushed the Japanese into the swamp, and inside there were like hundreds of crocodiles that ate like 500 plus Japanese. I wonder if this is that island.
Stand by!
Can't fault the guy, but there's a job to do, man.
We gotta move!
It's already a crappy enough environment, but the fact they gotta do it at nighttime too, can barely even see your targets. Like it looks, oh my goodness. I'm gonna say it looks brighter because it's a show, it's for us to see, but they're seeing a lot of darkness.
I mean, we chewed him up.
They just kept on coming.
Showed him a little bit of mercy. The guy knew he was screwed and just walked out there and accepted it.
Stanley's blinded.
Oh, for the smell. Yeah. People too.
It is a Garden of Eden. The jungle holds both beauty and terror in its depths.
It's amazing how we used to speak back then, how social media has dumbed us down now.
Next time, don't let it wait so long. Finally, reinforcements.
You guys step aside. The real Marines are here now.
And I've been here for some time.
Best wishes, Foddy.
I hope this gets to you before your birthday. You wouldn't recognize home now.
Ground control. On your feet. Let's go.
Hey, when's your birthday, Sid? Just a couple weeks ago.
Happy birthday, dear Phyllis. Happy birthday to you.
All right, guys. So, just got finished up with episode 1 and already right into things. You know, in Band of Brothers, we got the whole first episode was boot camp and training and whatnot. Whereas this one, we only spent a little bit of time, seeing some personal lives and them pretty much going right into it and skipped the whole boot camp section of it. I guess they figured we already saw that in Band of Brothers. Let's just skip that this go around. And either way, fine with it. And yeah, we're already seeing a bunch of familiar faces in this one. Granted, this came out in 2010. I mean, the biggest name we've seen so far is The Punisher. But yeah, this was earlier on in a bunch of people's careers, but a lot of familiar faces. And we're already at Guadalcanal. I believe that's where we're at. And yeah, it's an unfamiliar landscape for them. None of these men have ever seen it. Some have never even seen a place like it. And they just got to go marching into the woods there. And right off the rip, freaking one guy just going to take a piss in the middle of the night and is accidentally friendly fired. Terrible situation. Things like that did happen. Unavoidable. And on top of it all, he was a medic too. So, yeah, not a good start. And along the way, they see some pretty nasty stuff. Some Americans that, were not treated nicely by the Japanese. And I know things are all good nowadays, but back then they did some pretty horrendous things. I had mentioned there was that island that had the POWs where they were cannibalizing them. Still, they march on and they come to a little creek, river, and on the opposite side waiting for them are the Japanese. And just throughout the whole night, they took on so many of them just from the amount of bodies. And then you had the one guy who he just knew he was done for, just waded out into the water, accepted his fate. Some of the other soldiers were torturing the guy and, leave it to the one guy to just have some humanity and just end the guy's misery. Then there was that other one that was on the verge of death and just had to take out a couple more with his last breath. Messed up, and the dedication those soldiers had really was next level still. Yeah, it's acts like that that make us second guess showing mercy to soldiers like that who you think they're in need, but could very well just be a trap to end you. Messed up. And I had mentioned a story about crocodiles. So I believe it was on Mr. Ballin's channel I heard this story, but there was some important island that we had to take because it was a strategical position for us in the war. I forget exactly what made it so desirable. It could have been an airfield or something, but pretty much as soon as we landed on the island, we were, met with a wall of Japanese soldiers. I believe there were about 1,000 of them, but we pushed them into the jungle and they had to retreat. But what they didn't know at the time, neither side knew what was going on in there at the time. Uh, there were hundreds of, I believe they were saltwater crocodiles, like some of the biggest in the world, and that is like the highest population of them in the world. And they went right into their den at feeding time. And I believe less than half of the Japanese made it to the other side of the island. I thought maybe this could be that island, and who knows, maybe it is. They just didn't show us on screen what happened, or could be thinking of a different island. Not entirely sure, but when they had said they were at Alligator Creek, yeah, it just reminded me of that story. So if you're interested about that, I'm pretty sure it was on Mr. Ballin's channel, and pretty insane. But overall, definitely a good start to this series. You can definitely see so far that the people behind Band of Brothers were also heavily involved in this as well. And so far, it's kept that same energy, which could be a bad thing. If you followed along with me on my Band of Brothers journey, you would know that at the end of pretty much every one of those episodes, I was left so just like deflated by everything. This one wasn't too bad, but yeah, depending on what battles they end up showing, some of them were amongst the bloodiest of the war. And yeah, not expecting good things from that. But for today's video, guys, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.